contribution to the team, both on and off the ice. You've made a significant impact on such a short time, and you'll always be part of our Melbourne Ice women's family. So wishing you all the best as you take on an exciting new opportunity back in Canada. Let's hear it, everyone, tonight. Please come forward for the ceremony of cup drop. And a beautiful gift. And now, ladies and gentlemen, if you could please stand, remove your hats, and face the flag as we prepare for the playing of the national anthem.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to AWIHL TV, brought to you by Sportscast Australia on the YouTube network. My name is Todd Morris, and I'm happy to bring you this contest between the Melbourne Ice and the Sydney Sirens. It was a fantastic game yesterday, Melbourne Ice winning 8-6. However, today we start again. The scores are 0-0. We have 3 periods to play for, and I've got a special guest with me making her debut today, Sarah Guiney. Sarah, welcome.
Thanks, Todd. Thrilled to be here.
It is a thrill to be here. It's going to be a fantastic contest between these two juggernaut teams. A couple of ins and outs, Sarah. You're across those?
Yeah, so the big one today, we've got Georgia Moore drawing back in for the Melbourne Ice. That's the captain. Hakala Asendel unfortunately got injured yesterday. And you know what, Todd? I think the Ice will really benefit today from the leadership coming back into the side. We saw them yesterday. They like to come out for a quick start, the Melbourne Ice, but they were a bit stunned, really, weren't they, by the way the Sirens came at them. So I think Georgia Moore coming back in is going to settle them right down, and we might see them get back to their normal fast-starting ways. I
definitely agree with you on that sentiment. Georgia Moore, the captain, true out-and-out leader for her team. She comes straight back into the lineup. They'll be happy to see her with the C on her jersey and back in today. You were right, they did start very slow. It was 3-0 in that first period. However, that second period was action-packed. It was 6-1 in that period. And let's see how they begin today.
Yeah, it looks like we got Carson between the pipes for Melbourne Ice. And is that, have we got Lakari, or is that's Moonen down there, I believe. No, it is Lakari.
So Lakari getting the job again. So this is how much it means for the Sirens. They're going again with Lakari, who started yesterday. They're 0-7 for the season. They really need a win. They don't want to let the playoffs get away from them. Here's Butler now, down the middle. Watch her work. Moving out to the right-hand side. Nice backhanded pass to Aparicio. Ups with the steal, though. Ups will bring it down now. Here's Wilder, left-hand side. Has Marnie Pullen to contend with. Great defense in the end. Puck just bobbled up. Just sat nicely there for Butler as she takes off. Again, Butler, left-hand side this time. Has Aparicio in space. Watch that one. Conlon trailing her. She looked to go behind the net now. Pass in. Just bobbled up. Conlon couldn't quite get on the end of it. Sydney will look to clear it away. Very interesting start. Melbourne having all the possession at the moment. Having said that, though, the puck is dumped. The first line will come off. A great early first shift by the Ice. And here's Roberts behind the net. Got that pass out to Calabria, but just a little too much mustard on it, and Dutton will have it for the Ice. We'll go across the boards here to Cochrane. Cochrane paddling that one forward. Great steal there by Newmark. Newmark just banking it off the boards to herself. Has to do a little bit of work to get it as Dutton just cut the angle off and got it, but Newmark gets it back. Wrap around! Shot, save! Great save early already. Great wrap around there by Newmark.
Yeah, a really interesting passage of play there, Todd. I think we saw yesterday the Sirens had a lot of success in picking off the passes to really counter the aggression of the Melbourne Ice early. And we've seen that already, and it's resulted in a bit of a coast-to-coast play, and we've almost had a goal. So be interesting to see how this one continues.
Seen that one on the replay. It was a brilliant wraparound attempt. Puck gets dumped out low here for Sydney. Moore, the captain, straight back into the thick of it. Tried to get rid of it. Oh, that's in the crease there, and it's going to be a tough one for Carson to deal with. She deals with it easily enough. And we'll get a restarting play.
Yeah, the Sirens are testing Carson early. She's standing tall, which is good. We had a great performance yesterday between the pipes down the other end, actually, with AWIHL. Really allowed the Sirens to have a lot of composure with their defensive play. So we'll see how Carson continues here.
Puck's dropped and we get it back underway. Here's Baker. Just out wide now, Newman on the right-hand side, working forward. Moon with the steal. Flicked it forward again. He's Cryan. Played a fantastic game yesterday, did Hannah Cryan. That one came in. Lecren now will protect the blue line. Is it? Just kept it ahead. Puck was dumped again. Ups versus Baker. Grigaliunas just stealing that one. Grigaliunas looked to put it in the slot, but it didn't have it. Sirens will rim it away. Moore keeping it ahead now. Here comes Grigaliunas working across. Couldn't quite. Sirens will get it. They'll deal with that one though. They look to clear it away. Lakari will sit on the puck and we'll get a restart.
Something we saw a lot of yesterday when the Ice started to sort of tilt towards Melbourne in the second period was they had a bit more success with sustained puck possession coming in towards the net rather than those passes that were getting picked off. So we'll see if they get back to that here today.
Out to the blue line. Money pulling. Happy to send that deep. Conlon will go get it. Conlon in the office. Trying to work it out. Roberts and Conlon battle against the boards. That's a tough battle. And again, Sydney happy to rim it away, but Defoe read it really well, just kept it ahead of the blue line. Flicked it into Butler. It was a bit tough for her to manage. Now away, here comes Sarah Etney, the captain. Works into the middle now. Etney, shot fired, but it's wide. Etney able to generate so much speed on her shots. It's quite incredible. Conlon versus Roberts again. They battle away. Conlon just goes down. The puck is underneath Conlon here. This screams a restart. No, the puck just slips out in the end, pops out. Pulling on the blue line. Sent that one in. Lakari had to deal with it. It's still live. Here's Butler. Now Marnie pulling. In the corner, Etney against her. Here's Butler now. Butler just doubles back. Great pass out to Defoe. Defoe back to Butler. 1-2. Oh, nearly connected on the one-timer there. Etney got it to Wilder. Now Wilder's away. Sydney working that one forward. Dutton in defence. Goes across to Cochrane. Now into Brenning. Picked off Newmark. Here we go. Sydney on the attack. Shot fired. Carson patted that one away. And we'll go wide into the right. Godfrey collecting the rebound. Got it to Raimundo. Now they'll build up play forward here. Here's Brenning. Godfrey on the outer side was there all alone, but Arps lucky to get a stick on it. Lakari keeping that one alive. Got it to the captain in Edney. Now Newmark. Newmark into the middle. Just flicked one across through the aerial route. Went to Brunt, but Dutton got there. Cochrane. Here's Arps. Newmark. Sydney controlling things nicely here in the neutral zone. They go into the attack. Newmark's going to go all the way. It was a weak shot to Carson and she saves that one nicely.
They're coming out with a lot of aggression again, the Sydney Sirens, is what we've noticed here. The Ice still can't really get those passes connecting. They've got the active sticks in the way from the Sirens. And what we're seeing is a lot of control for the neutral zone by Sydney, and Ice are really struggling with it.
They certainly are. And that's the thing about Sydney this season. They're 0-7. They've got nothing to lose. They've got to take the game on. As Baker goes out wide, sends Howe the task to go and get it. Howe does in the end. Howe put it into the slot, but there was nobody home. Cameron here for the Ice in defence, has Moore in support. We'll get it to Moore. Moore, great pass into the middle, just flicked on. Sarah Edney now. Just rims it across the board. It worked out in the end. Sydney will retain possession. They lose it at a critical moment, Grigaliunas, but Wilder went back and got it. Keeps it in their attacking zone. This is looking good so far here for the Sirens. Payne flicks that one down to Wilder. Wilder into Pacini. She just goes over at the wrong moment. Melbourne lucky to clear it here. Baker on the outer side, banking that one forward. They'll change their line. The number one line comes on. We've got a call for icing.
Yeah, it was a real aggressive drive to the net, the ozone for the Sydney Sirens there. And they're probably unlucky not to score. Really good defence by Melbourne Ice, of course, but they had the numbers around the net. You sort of feel like we're kind of on the brink of a score here, really, Todd.
Tend to agree with you. You can just sense them coming, can't you? Sirens doing really well early in this game. It was heartbreak for them yesterday. They started off so well. Out wide, Aparicio picking that one off nicely. Aparicio in the attacking zone now. Aparicio still has it on the end of her stick. Now it's 2-on-1. Put it into the middle. Sirens protecting the slot really well. Here's Butler now. Butler's got to open net. Butler fired. And Lakari just managed to get in the way of that one. Conlon now across to Butler. Puck still alive here for Melbourne in the attacking zone. Butler just put that one down low into the office. Here's Aparicio. Now Dufour. Dufour on her debut was brilliant for the Melbourne Ice. Tried to get that one forward. Sydney clear it away, but Butler's going to try and keep it ahead, and does. Melbourne's forecheck game is brilliant. They do a great job of keeping it in their attacking zone. Butler almost wrap around, just went over, paddled it forward to Cochrane. Cochrane dumps it down low. Here's Conlon. Conlon's still on it. Goes low again, then chases. Gets cleared away. Pullen did really well to come off the blue line there. Keeps it in the attacking zone. Pass came in. Cochrane on the blue line now. Cochrane firing it in. It was deflected. Melbourne again. Brilliant work to put the pressure on. The puck finally gets cleared away. So great by Melbourne there.
Really, really good. The sustained possession, in their own end was just really intimidating. The Sirens did well, I thought, to keep them out at the periphery to start with. And it looks like we've got a penalty. Is that
Conlon?
Conlon off to the box for was it a
little tripping. It was out of my eyesight. I didn't get a side of it, but I did see the official signal for the tripping.
Right. Well, this is huge for the Sirens. They can capitalise on this power play here. They survived that the Melbourne Ice offensive down the other end, so if they can capitalise on this, it'd be huge. Conlon
spent a fair bit of time in the penalty box yesterday. He's back there again. No stranger to the penalty box is Conlon. She plays hockey one way and one way only, and that's tough and hard. Zetny tries to go into Newmark. Godfrey tried to clear that one away. Butler. I like this penalty kill unit here from Melbourne. Butler, Godfrey, Moore and Dutton. A real set of experience. One thing about Melbourne on the penalty kills, they like to attack. They total disregard that they're in the penalty kill.
Yeah, they're very offensively minded on the penalty kill, which I really like. I think you should play to your strengths when you're on the kill.
Butler didn't have stick in hand and was happy just to keep her skate and the puck against the wall. I'll look to clear it away here, and York will get it to Newmark. Newmark just cycles it around now. Etney on the blue line. She's lethal from this distance. Fires that one in, and great save.
Yeah, they did well there, Sirens. I think Ice really kept them to the outer there. They ate up some precious seconds over on the boards. It started off as a good kill for them.
Sarah Edney, 2 goals yesterday. They were both amazing Sarah Edney goals. You expect nothing less, and already firing them in from distance. Play restarts. Face off 1. by the ice. They're happy to dump it down deep. Cochrane's going to chase. Payne and Roberts, 2-on-1. Cochrane wins the battle, almost. Cochrane with possession in the end. Doing really well here on the penalty kill. Cochrane happy to trap it there. If the puck stays there for the next 49 seconds, they'll be wrapped.
Yeah, they're doing so well at eating up time here, aren't they?
The bench starts to cheer as Cochrane did a great job at wiping time off the penalty kill. Wilder now in attack. Wilder just didn't quite get the shot away. Gets parried away to the back of the net. Defoe got a stick in there. Here's Marnie Pullen. Great work by Marnie Pullen to get one to Godfrey. Godfrey just helps it on its way. He'll go all the way to Lakari. Lakari keeps it alive. 16 seconds left on the penalty kill. Melbourne, brilliant job. This is a big pass mark for me on their first penalty kill. Here's Godfrey. Tried to get into the middle. Roberts stole it away well. Butler. Puck deflected now. Here we go. Straight back on. Out of the penalty box, and Newmark will go forward with it now. Newmark had to take on a few. Got the shot away, but it went wide. Dutton slammed into the boards. Butler got that one away. Raimundo's there for the ice. Tried to get it away. Newmark, great pass in, but couldn't quite connect on the one-timer. Here comes Aparicio, right-hand side. Look at a move. Just stopping, propping, waiting. Went back in. Conlon couldn't quite get it. Raimundo keeps it ahead of the blue line. Did really well. Now dump the puck. And we've got a whistle.
She's so composed in those zone entries, isn't she, Aparicio? She's got her head up, moving her feet, scanning the ice. It's difficult as a Sirens defender. Are you picking off the pass? Are you looking to force her out wide so she doesn't shoot? She's very difficult to handle. And it looks like we've got another penalty. Is that we've got crying in the penalty box for the Sirens. So we now have a power play for ice. So this is a real danger period for the Sirens, I'd say, after that sustained pressure on the goals. So we'll see what the penalty kill can do here and what Lakari can do in goal.
So power play to power play here. Sydney Sirens lucky. They had too many on the ice there. Lucky to get away with that one. We'll just get a warning about too many on the ice. Lucky to get away with that one. They could have had somebody else in the box as well. Cochrane. Dutton. Godfrey, blue line. Godfrey tried to work that to Moore, but it just went into the neutral zone. They'll have to retreat here. Cost them some valuable seconds. Puck against the wall. Sydney doing a great job just clearing that one away. That was deflected. It will go all the way to Carson.
Yeah, some real good physical play on the penalty kill there for the Sirens. They're off to a good start here.
Here's Cochrane. Great pass to Godfrey. What connection. Godfrey trying to come in now. Behind the net. Sarah Edney hot on her tail. Got it out to Moore. Moore protecting the blue line. Now to Pullen. Marnie Pullen with a big shot. Stayed low, but it was deflected. Here's Brenning. Flicking that one forward. Lakari saving. Brilliant work. We'll get a restart in play. 1:10 left of the power play.
She's so good on the blue line, Marnie Pullen. She just shoots it right in. She cuts right through for the power play. So she's a real offensive weapon.
So Butler back on. It'll be Butler, Conlon, Defoe, Aparicio, and Pullen. Defoe shooting from the blue line. She had a couple wicked shots yesterday. They had so much pace on them, and she also scored a goal on debut and from defence, which you love to see. That one cleared away. Defoe's going to have to go and get it. Wilder's going to chase, though. Won't give up. Defoe just glides down and picks the puck up easily. Stops, props, turns, and flicks it on. Here's Marnie Pullen flicking that one out wide to Butler. Butler on the right-hand side. Butler's handles are so good. Still has it. Oh, just goes over. Defoe. Now Marnie Pullen. Great pass in, but it beat everybody. Aparicio collecting. Unfortunately, back to the neutral zone. Only 15 seconds left of the power play. Sydney did a great job at holding Melbourne back. Newmark flick that one high and out of there. 5 seconds. So Hannah Cryan will come storming out of the box. There she is, straight away. Cochrane has it. She can play defence instantly. Roberts, backhanded attempt. Cochrane will still have possession. Now here's York. York for the Sirens, going out wide. Shot fired, that one to the right and missing. Just playing the neutral zone here. It's banked off the board. Here's Dutton. Melbourne just patient build up. Flicking that one through. Brenning just went through her stick. Lakari will have to deal with it. Does. Easily just flicked it to Arps. Arps to Borg. Borg didn't play a lot yesterday. Great to see her on. Here's Chia. Chia firing. Save. Eddie was there. Eddie went over. No whistle. Melbourne just reeling here. Borg tried to burst through. We'll come back here to Dutton. So very slow and patient build up, Sarah.
Yeah, absolutely. Look, I think that the Sirens penalty kill was a big one at that moment of the game. So they'll be looking to sort of capitalise on that momentum. But ever since then, Melbourne Ice have just had control of the puck, really. They're willing to be patient and see if they can work it in that way.
Here comes Baker. Baker getting through. That was lovely. Baker shooting and scoring. Baker gets the first one for the Ice. What a play.
What a fantastic individual effort there, Todd. But at the same time, it was all that patience that the Melbourne Ice showed leading up to that. They were willing to wait for the right zone entry, and they got on a breakaway there. Fantastic stuff.
The way that she navigated herself through traffic was unbelievable. Was able to put it into space. Let's have a look at this one on the replay. As it was banked against the board here, it came back into defence, and I think there was Dutton there with the pass, and she just threaded the needle, and then Baker was away, straight down the middle. Dangles, shot. That's a Gino if I've ever seen one. So we're back now. It's 1-0. Melbourne Ice with the early ascendancy. A bit of heartbreak for Sydney there. They're playing so well. Puck almost caught there. Juggling attempt by Butler. Got it in the end. Great work there by Baker as well. Baker, a part of the under-18 women's team that will be playing in January. They've been promoted to Division 1B from 2A last season. We've got a whistle. There'll be a penalty here. Marnie Pullen.
Yeah, Marnie Pullen to the box by the looks of it, which will be a loss for the Ice on their penalty kill. She's a very good killer, so we'll have to see how the Ice manage to navigate this one.
Also as well, Baker, a part of that 3-on-3 Youth Olympics team. They will also be playing in January. Busy time for the under-18 girls. Hannah Cryan, a part of that squad as well. They'll be kicking off on January the 20th to the 25th, the Youth Olympics, the 3-on-3 tournament. One cleared away. Melbourne doing a great job on their penalty kill. Aparicio looking for the forecheck here. Here's Newmark. We'll come back. Sarah Edney, the captain, just flicking that one forward. Great work, Hannah Cryan here on the outside, now behind the net. She's going to glide through and just slipped over at that moment. That's twice now I've complimented on how quick someone's operating. They've fallen over. I'm going to stop doing it.
Yeah, you're jinxing them, Todd.
Here's Cryan. Just waiting, looking, left-hand circle. Flicked one back to Newmark. That was creative. Newmark back. That was good. I like the 1-2, but just had a bit too much on it. Dutton got rid of that one. Here's Butler, goes wide. Aparicio. Sarah Etney will come back. Good here from Melbourne. Good penalty kill. Minute left. Sydney need to get a few more pucks on net in this power play. No official getting in the way there. Such a tough job. And on the other side now, Sydney building. have time in their attacking zone. Newmark. They only have 3 out there, though. Want to get that line change a little bit more efficient. They're in the power play. Shot comes in. Cleared away. Ups. Down low. Conlon just clearing it out of there, but Ups protected the blue line well. Etney. Newmark firing, it's off the post, and that go in! Yes, it did! Oh. What a great goal there by Moon!
What a goal, and look, they had the clumsy line change up here, but they really recovered well from that, honestly. I think it probably threw off Melbourne Ice a little bit too. They weren't expecting there to be 3 Sydney girls on the ice, but they've recovered, and what a snipe that was.
Absolute snipe indeed. It beat everybody, and it was quite a surprise. Let's catch this one on the replay. Moon here on the blue line. What puck just getting shuffled around. That pass then came out to Moon. And then she just fired that one away. And just snuck in the post somehow.
What a shot. Not much you can do about that.
I know it's a cliche term, but game of inches. That just snuck in. And it was the appeals of the Sydney Sirens. They went up. They said, they put it on the officials. How about it? And he said, you know what? I reckon that went in. So 1-1 now. This is great. Good stuff here for the Sirens. Here's Cochrane. Ups. They work the puck around. Newmark now. Newmark to take on Moore. Newmark firing early. Carson saving that one nicely. One of my favourite things about Carson is the way that she stops it. Doesn't allow for any rebounds at all.
Yeah, it's really fantastic, and a really good strategy by the Sirens to keep testing her right after they snuck that goal in, knowing that Carson's probably going to be a little bit annoyed that she had such good positioning and that one still got through. So definitely should be looking to test her out at this point.
Face off here. Come back. Build up play nicely. Flick that one forward to Butler. Butler sending it in deep. Here's Conlon. Here's Butler. DeFore protecting the blue line. Kept it ahead. Got it to Butler in the corner. Back to DeFore. DeFore navigating away through. What a backhanded goal by DeFore. That's 2 this weekend.
Fantastic stuff. It's exactly what you want from your defender, isn't it? Just real offensively minded. Just drive the net. Good things happen when you drive the net. Hey, Todd.
Certainly does. And what a backhanded finish as well. Tough shot to get away with any sort of power and precision. And it was exactly that. It had enough power, enough precision to sneak into the net. 2-1. 7 shots apiece. Let's watch this on the replay. It was great work there. We just see the backhander going in. Wish that replay went just a tad longer because Butler's 1-2 work there with DeFore was unbelievable. Great connectivity.
Yeah, really set it up, and she did so well to get that shot off. Really good.
And Butler will get the assist to her name. Another point there for Butler. Here's Grigliunas now firing. Just misses. Here comes Pickering. Going forward, Baker applying a lot of pressure. Good defence in the end. Moore looked to clear it away. Moon firing. Moon the goal scorer for the Sirens. Looking for another. And if that's 2 goals by defenders in this game as well, which is great to see. 2 out of the 3.
Oh, you love to see it.
Here's York now. York navigating her way through. Probably could have held on to it just a little longer. Here's Godfrey. Got it to Moore. Moore to Cochrane. Cochrane advancing the puck on, but Sirens will have it now. Cochrane goes out wide. Here's Godfrey. Shana Godfrey, up until today's game, was the league's points leader. Michelle Clark-Crompton just edged ahead after her clash against the Rush today. And there's 2 pucks on the ice.
That's a new one.
It's the old bonus ball in pinball. You've never seen that before.
They were doing too well with one. Had to make it a little bit harder.
Where was that hiding?
Unreal.
I can write that now down on my hockey bingo sheet. 2 pucks on the ice at once.
Seen it all.
Edney versus Brenning. He's Payne. Across to Roberts. Great puck battle against the wall here. Cochrane did really well there to keep it alive. And in the attacking zone here for Melbourne, Godfrey, little backhanded attempt. Look to get it out here, and they do. Cochrane. Great pass into Godfrey. Shana Godfrey just didn't have a lot of room to operate, but tried to get it away. Comes all the way back for Dutton. Cochrane just advancing it forward. They'll change their line. Here comes that number 1 line. Had a great shift earlier. They got the goal with DeFore. Edney. Roberts. Great pass out wide. He's Edney now. Oh, Money Pullen just got the stick in there, but Edney was too elusive. Edney tried to get the pass in. The puck was in the slot. It got cleared. Here's Arps. Arps loads up. Oh, beat everybody, but it stayed left. DeFore against the boards there. DeFore is so good in defence. So physical. Here's Butler. Butler on the right-hand side has plenty of support. Butler will try and go around the post. Still behind the goals. Butler pass in, looking for the deflection. It wasn't there. DeFore keeps it ahead. Sydney will get possession. They'll clear it away. DeFore will clean up, go out wide. Now Marnie Pullen has a little bit of space to operate. Arps will get in the way. Marnie Pullen just tried to bully her way through, but couldn't. Strong work there by the Sirens. Now they get it out of defence here. 10 seconds left in the period. Time is against them. Payne. Here comes Conlon. Conlon working forward. Conlon gets the shot away. Lakari save. The puck made its way to the back, and that'll be the end of the period. It's the Melbourne Ice 2, the Sydney Sirens 1. What a great period that was. 9 shots to 8, Melbourne Ice leading on the shot count. Sarah, how did you see that one?
Oh, it's a real arm wrestle out there today, Todd. It's momentum just keeps shifting. No one seems to have control of it for any long period of time, and whenever you think someone's on top, the other team's getting right in there and making you rethink it. So I'm really excited to see how the rest of this plays out, honestly.
It's going to be set for a great one. Anytime these two juggernauts of the competition face off, it's always a brilliant contest. We're going to take a quick break here from the O'Brien Ice House. It's going to be a longer ice clean, so be back in 15 minutes. I reckon it's a good bit of time to get a cuppa and join us back for all the coverage here in the second and third period. Welcome back to the O'Brien Icehouse Arena for the second period between the Melbourne Ice and the Sydney Sirens. It's 2-1. What a first period that was. Sarah, this is going to be an interesting contest, this one. It's a bit of a stalemate early.
Yeah, it's super interesting, actually. As I was saying before the break, the momentum shifts, they're just sort of going backwards and forwards. We haven't really seen either side take control of the game for a sustained period of time. I know that's how Melbourne Ice love to play. They really love to get the jump and get that speed and aggression going. But the Sirens, both yesterday and today, have found a lot of success just picking off those passes, really methodically kind of forcing the Ice players out wide, out of the slot. So they're both really just playing the way they want to play at the moment, and it's no one's really getting the jump on the other. So we're going to see who's going to blink first, I think, this period.
I like that analogy, and I think that's exactly right. And the only way to beat Melbourne, you've got to take it to them. You
Absolutely.
Can't, they do dictate the game on their terms, and they've got such an experienced team. This Sydney team is a young team, but they're doing so well this season. However, they haven't got the W's. They really need one today if they want to stay in touch for finals as we get this second period underway. The puck will go down deep here for Sydney. Money Pullen looking to clear that one away. Conlon will have it now, finding Butler with a great pass. Here comes Butler. This is going to be dangerous. Butler gets around one. Now Butler looking to score. Lakari with a save. Puck still alive. Lakari stops it. We'll get a restart in play.
Oh, another fantastic save from Lakari. It really buoys the team when you get your goalie doing stuff like that. It gives you the confidence to, pick off the passes, as I was saying, force them out wide because you know your goalie's got it covered. She's just really had a fantastic run of 2 games here, hasn't she?
Look at that one on the replay. Butler gets around Moon and then bang, and Lakari, lucky, great save. Face off right-hand side. Here's Money Pullen. Going to dump it down low. Conlon gets across. Butler. Here's Payne. Firing in there by DeFore. It's only a matter of time before DeFore scores one of those. Here's Etney. Sarah Etney getting around one. DeFore looking to clear it away. Does. Tries to get it to Conlon. Payne was back there for the Sirens, doing really well. Battle for it against the boards. So I'm just building up play nicely here. Oh, that was a lovely pass, but just had a little bit too much on it there. Pullen just flicks that one across the board. Here's Cochran. Just flick that one forward. Lily Roberts will get back here. Icing is the call.
I really like the composure from DeFore. She's tall.
Actually, sorry, not icing, a B.
Oh.
No, it is. Okay, Conlon tried to come off just before the whistle. She had to come back on. I thought they were pointing to Conlon to say, get in the box.
Nah, she's just been sneaky.
Face off, Brenning to Murphy. Now Calabria. Only pulling there. Tried to flick it away. Flick forward. Sydney doing well. Here's Newmark, backhander. Carson saved. Cochran. Getting that one forward. He's Brenning. Brenning has Godfrey in support. Oh, what a great pass there. Rimmed pass to find Godfrey. Godfrey just piled into the boards by Newmark. Here's Cochran. Now Brenning firing. Sydney away here. Here's Brunt. Goes out wide. Good build up in play. Got around one. Carson just saving that one. Was ups. Did really well. Here's Dutton. Now Howe. York meeting her. Puck tucked in the corner. Brenning looking to get it away. Here comes Shana Godfrey. Hard to work around one. Been pretty quiet in this game as Shana Godfrey.
Yeah, they've done well to keep her quiet, really, haven't they?
She's on one of the second or third lines, however, and I think that just adds a bit more strength to that line. Here's York. They Melbourne Ice have really been dynamic in their lines all season. From each game to the other, they're quite different. Cryan with a big shot. No one saved. Hannah Cryan, game to game, just keeps improving. Really one for the future.
Yeah, big shot for a 15-year-old too.
Huge. Generates so much power. So excited to see so many of these young players in the A-Dub. It's going to be a competition that's just getting better and better season on season, and this season is no letdown indeed. We've had close games all across, and our champion from last season is on the bottom of the ladder. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, couldn't write about it. Fun little player Cryan too. If you saw her yesterday, big celebration after she got that goal. You'll love to see that in the A-Dub.
Give us a shout out talking about the A-Dub and the reach. Give us a shout out where you're listening in from. Would love to find out. Such an international audience. Here's Sarah Edney. Carson with a save. Love the participation in the chat. It's one of our favourites. Moon goes across ice to Arps. Now Butler just picks that off. Edney's there though. Butler to Aparicio, couldn't quite get the one-time. A great defence just to clog up Aparicio's stick there. Cameron will go back and get it. Little backhanded pass to Aparicio. Oh, wow. What a pass to find Conlon. Here comes Conlon firing. Did that go in? It's off the bar. That would have been one of the goals of the weekend. Set up so well by Aparicio to Conlon. Butler to Aparicio now. Wilder. Aparicio working hard. Moon slipped over. Aparicio stalking it now. Here's Butler. Butler looking. Got it to Aparicio this time. Oh, the net was there. That backhander almost. We had the perfect angle. Godfrey trying to wrap around one. And again, a different look in this line as we see Butler on with Godfrey and Cameron. Now goes in. Here's Cochran. Now Godfrey just couldn't quite. A little bit of push and shove here. Obviously an ex-Sydney sider and Godfrey playing against her old team. They're not going to be too kind to her.
Yeah, they really had a lot of sustained time in the slot there at Melbourne Ice, didn't they? As I was saying, Siren have been really good at keeping them out of there, but that shift was just danger.
Face off here, right-hand circle. Here's Cochran. Just flicking that one forward. There's Brenning. Oh, Godfrey again. Shot Lakari with the save. Godfrey with the rebound. Cleared away. Here's Newmark. Using the boards. DeFore getting back there. Got it to Godfrey. Godfrey flicked it to Cochran. Cochran got it to Brenning. Great link up in play there. Some really smart and smooth hockey. A fight for it here. Roberts. Sydney are away through Calabria. Now Newmark. Newmark firing. Carson has to save, and a brilliant save. Big shout out to those tuning in from Surrey in Canada. Fantastic. Great comment there. Better defence than the Canucks. I like that a lot. Also, Big Brian from Philadelphia, PA. Shout out to Big Philly. Have a cheesesteak on me, please. As we'll get a face-off on the right-hand circle. Also, Josh Watkins, big shout out to him. Brian Barish as well. All tuning in. Love your input in the chat. Looks like Raimundo might be injured here. Something on the head. No, she's okay. Ready to rock and roll. Cleared away. Here's Baker. Away. Behind the net. Baker fighting hard for it. Great puck battle here. Murphy got it away in the end. Won that one. That was lovely. Dutton against the boards. Newman flicking it forward. Here's Baker. Dutton will go back and get it.
They're going into these board battles, the Sydney Sirens, with a lot of confidence. You said earlier they're a young team with nothing to lose, and you can really see it. They're taking it to them.
Certainly are. As Conlon chases it down against Arps. Oh, well done by Conlon to get it back. Got it to Butler. This smells danger. Butler just holding on to it. They cycle it around. Moore, did they go over? Moore managed to keep it in. Now Butler. Butler just slided that across goals. No connection there. Here's Lecren. Lecren firing. Licari saving. Butler back out to Lecren on the blue. Flicked it back to Butler. Collins got to go and get it against Arps. They go over. Butler working hard. Sydney away here. This could be a little breakaway here, and they're away. York on the outer side. Great defence by Aparicio to get back. The teammates love it as well. Plenty of noise coming from the bench.
Oh yeah, nothing fires a team up like that.
Here's Aparicio back to Butler. Butler firing, well blocked. So courageous to stand in front of that one. Now Wilder's away, right-hand side. Wilder's got plenty of support here. Wilder gets the shot away, but it goes across the face of goals. Gets cleared away. Payne will get back there.
Yeah, a bit of a breakdown of structure from both teams there. We went sort of backwards and forwards a couple of times. I think both sides very unlucky not to score. They had their opportunities. I think we're starting to see the effects of the back-to-back games as well. Fatigue starts to sort of set in a little bit. You're not moving your feet as much, and yeah, it gets a bit free-flowing. So we'll see if that continues.
Face-off happens. Sirens get to keep it in their attacking zone. Butler behind the net. Flicking that one across. Here's Godfrey. Godfrey just working herself into space. Great handles. One's banked against the boards, Cochrane. And Roberts doing a great job using the rim to get that one around to Payne, but had too much on it. Here's Godfrey. Now DeFore getting involved, backhanded pass in there. Just going over the wrong time was Brenning. Puck's cleared away. Here's Sarah Edney, flicked it across the Wilder. DeFore getting back. Here's Sarah Edney now. Edney tries to sneak it home. Great save by Carson. Brilliant hockey, great play. Now we've got a breakaway. Here's Godfrey, takes on Arps, gets it to space. Godfrey still going. There's appeals for a trip. The penalty will be paid. Melbourne still had possession. They lose it, so the penalty will take place. And it's going to be a penalty shot. Fans love it too. Here we go. Who's going to take it? Fantastic stuff. Godfrey just worked well into space. She really deserves that. They've got to give it to her, surely. Let her take the pen. It was her goal to have. Probably Danielle Butler, you'd think.
Oh, you'd give Godfrey the reward for it, wouldn't you?
You've got it, don't you? And she's good enough too. Yeah, here we go.
There we go.
Godfrey's going to step up to take the penalty. You don't see these often, but when you do, look at Licari just pacing, looking like a caged lion, ready for Godfrey. She takes her spot, Licari. Godfrey staring her down. Here we go. Godfrey takes off from the middle. Goes straight down the middle, straight at Licari. Works past, backhanded goal. Godfrey on the pen. Look at the Sally as well. She deserved it. Says, give me some against her old team. Fantastic work, Shana Godfrey.
Fantastic stuff, and didn't we say who's going to blink first? She went at it really aggressively. Licari came real aggressively out of her net, and just Godfrey's skill got the better of it.
Fantastic work. Great penalty. So tough for a goaltender. You must feel so alone in that moment.
It's unreal. It's a team sport, but you're the only two out there, one-on-one.
How was the Sally too? Loved it.
Oh yeah, Godfrey loves it. Loves it against the former side.
Who doesn't take a backward step at all, does Shana Godfrey. I know she plays in a beer league, and I know a few guys that play against her, and they're scared of it. Put it that way.
Oh, you can see why.
We'll get a restart here.
Oh, she's just such a dangerous player, and it was only a matter of time before she got on the board today, you felt. The Sirens have done so well to keep it quiet, but you can only keep a player like Shannon Godfrey quiet for so long.
And I like how they gave it to her as well, that
Yeah.
it was hers to take. She was on the breakaway, and then here we go. It's 3-1 at the moment. Roberts firing, that went left. Got a whistle here. Penalty. So, it's a big one too. Calabria coming off for 2.
Yeah, this could be a real tipping point. It's a huge penalty kill for Sydney here. They've got all the momentum, the Ice, so yeah, you just don't want to let them score here.
So actually penalty goes the other way. Penalty going to go against the Ice. So I looked over to the boxes. They're both in there. Can't quite make out who that is in there. Can't see the number from here, and I can't make out the shape. Once I work it out, it looks like Conlon. I think Conlon's back in there. It looks like the number 19 is Conlon out there. Yes, it is. No, Conlon's down there. Okay, so it's not 19. I'm going to have to check my prescription after this. Is it a 9? It might be I'm not sure. We'll work that out in a moment as it's there. Anyways, we'll get play back underway. Okay, I think they're trying to work this out themselves. She's going to come back out the box.
Confusion all around here.
And there's a big cheer from the crowd. What's
big grin on the face there too.
What's happening here? That was Howe that was in the box there for a little bit. How was she in the box? That's the question everyone should be asking. Now they're going to work it out. Danielle Butler goes over there. The 2 captains, Moore will get involved as well. Sarah Edney, they're trying to have a chat here by committee who the penalty was. Our man in stripes just got one from the stick as well there by accident. So plenty of chat going on here, but 3-1's the score. The shot count at the moment, 14-13. The Ice lead that as well. The Sirens a little bit unlucky. Their conversions just haven't been there. They've had some really good shots on net as well. So Calabria will go back into the box. She started, she went into the box first.
Lost the argument.
Then Howe went there, and now Calabria's back. And it's going to be a face-off in the attacking zone for the Melbourne Ice. Okay. So we've got a result. That's the positive thing.
Yep, so back to being a big penalty kill for Sydney after all that. They've probably had a bit of time to catch their breath a little bit and regroup here too, so a bit of a timeout really.
And now Lakari's not happy, having a chat to the officials, getting her point known. Pandemonium here at the Ice House. I wouldn't expect anything less between a Melbourne and Sydney game.
No, got to have a bit of feeling to it.
The 4 kept the forward. Marnie pulling with a shot. Here's Aparicio. Sarah Edney rimmed that one around to clear it away. Marnie Pullen will have to go back and get it. Oh, great little backhander there to find Butler. Butler to Defoe. Defoe back to Butler. This connectivity from Melbourne is unbelievable. Here's Aparicio. Oh, dangles. Defoe. Oh, Marnie Pullen. There's about 6 really good passes there from the Ice as they just flick this puck around. What can they build here? Aparicio. Now to Defoe. Back to Aparicio. Here's Butler. Butler firing. Deflected. Pullen put it back into the house. Couldn't quite get it. Here's Aparicio. Out of Marnie Pullen. They're cycling it so well here. Shot fired. It went wide. 50 seconds left on the power play. Defoe on the blue line. Great pressure here by Sydney to keep it out. Their box defense is doing really well. It's Conlon. Conlon firing. Had a bit of air to it. Even though Melbourne have had a lot of possession, they haven't got many quality shots away. Testament to the Sydney defence here. One on the left-hand circle. Lost it. Sarah Edney did really well. Edney clears it away, but DeFore got back. Puck in the neutral zone, 15 seconds left, power play. Comes in here to Cochrane. Stolen. Great defence by Sydney. Sarah Edney says, get that out of here. The power play is now over. Well, officially now. I went a bit early. Flicked it away to Cochrane. Cochrane put it into space. This is dangerous. Calabria will pick it up here. Calabria takes on Dutton. Cochrane got involved. Cochrane lost her stick. Big check there by DeFore. Moon, firing by Moon. Carson patted away. Brilliant save. Calabria tried to get it in. Here's Brenning now. Now to Godfrey. Godfrey just squeezing through there. Tried to get the pass in. Back to Godfrey. Godfrey working through. Brenning. Godfrey. Brenning. It's a goal by Brenning. Well done in the end. They just kept digging for it on the crease and it managed to go in. Brilliant work. You never give up when it's there. And that makes it 4 for Melbourne.
That one really started along the boards, didn't it? Once you win that puck along the boards, and then you got Godfrey making something out of nothing there. That's a big goal. And I think the Sirens are a bit unlucky about that huge penalty kill. Even despite all the sustained possession in the zone, they managed to survive that. And yeah, they would have wanted to capitalise on that. And sadly for them, but jubilation for the Ice, get that goal.
4-1 now in this contest. Sydney just getting away from them a little bit here. The battle so hard all game. The shot count, Melbourne only lead by 2. Just crying. Charlotte Godfrey awarded with the assist on that one, and rightly so. That's another point for her. 2 points in this game. That brilliant penalty goal earlier. And the assist. Just sitting behind Michelle Clark-Crompton for the league leader in points. The Kren. Moore clearing that one away. Butler now. Butler takes them on. Great angles. Butler trying. Brilliant steal in the end by their Payne. Baker got it back, had a shot. At Brithio. Butler firing. Butler goes top shelf. What a goal by Butler.
She really deserved that finish after that zone entry. It was very commanding. She took on the defenders and managed to get it back. Oh, what a goal, Todd.
Super goal.
She's such a dangerous player when she's on.
She so is Danielle Butler. She scored yesterday as well. Let's have a look at this one on the replay. That shot was there. Then it came back. The pass came in. Butler just lines up one-timer, top shelf. Whew.
Can't give her that sort of space. She'll make you hurt for it.
Doesn't get better than that either. 5-1 now. Sydney with their backs against the wall, though. I know they won't give up. They're a great unit. They are a young team. Their leaders are going to have to really stand up here to get back into this one. And it's going to be plays like that with Arps. Just getting Conlon. It's a tough sport. Look at Conlon. She's fired up after that head. She's just working away. Lost her stick. Pick it up and still going at it. Such a tough competitor who's Conlon. Back against the wall here. Here's Butler. Butler firing again this time. DeFore going over. Conlon will get back. Flick that across to Marnie Pullen. Went forward with it. DeFore. Kari just stopping it in its tracks. Ups. Picked it up, got it to Newmark. Here we go. Sarah Edney now. Edney stops, props, waits, gets it back to Newmark. That was good. It is Godfrey. There's Brenning. Got it to Godfrey. Godfrey waiting, looking. Godfrey firing. Great save by Lakari. Brilliant work.
That was a really big save there. That was Sydney needed that. They're scrambling to get back their control of the game. They've sort of tilted a little bit in the Ice's favour at the moment. They're not giving up though.
Certainly not. Here's Roberts. Cochrane. Now flick it forward here. Wilder. Raimundo. Using the boards. Get it to Godfrey. That was nice. Godfrey happy to dump it. She knows Cochrane can get to it and does. Cochrane behind the net now, trying to put that back in. Etney clearing that away. Here comes Wilder. Oh, here we go. 2-on-1 here. Raimundo's got a tough task. Wilder firing, Carson saving. Brilliant work. Raimundo played that really well. Not to overcommit to the puck. So forcing the shot, and the goaltender played her role. That was good defence. Here's Raimundo. Keeney tried to get that one away. Here's Godfrey. Godfrey wrap around, no. Here's Wilder. Got it forward, here comes Etney. Dutton was back. Etney looking to forecheck, couldn't. Howe. Here's Bikini. Wilder. Great pass to find Bikini. She's away now. Straight down the middle, had to take on 3. Got the shot in early, they'll change their line. Not a bad shift there by Sydney. Baker on the outer side, Grigaliunas. Back to Baker. Baker firing early, that goes across the face. Howe. Flicked it forward to Grigaliunas. Grigaliunas tried to put it in. Baker will gather. Grigaliunas. Here's Baker. I really like this line too. They've added Georgia Moore too as well. It's a lot of the younger girls and the captain in Moore. Solid line, gives them some really good experience together. Here's Calabria. Calabria working hard, put it in. Brunt couldn't get it on the end of her stick. Howe will get it and clear it. Arps will come back. Here we go. This is a good moment here for Sydney. They've got the numbers. Calabria, Arps. Melbourne put their number 1 line back on. No reprieve at all. Here's Aparicio. Puck's loose now. Behind the net. Cameron will get it. Tried the backhanded pass to Moore. Aparicio trying to get through. Aparicio just had to clear it in the end. Here's Payne. Using all of the ice nicely here are the Sirens. Cameron v. Etney. Cameron 1. Aparicio now Cameron. Sydney keep it ahead. Plenty of time in their attacking zone here in this shift. Great work there by Sarah Etney. Etney away, but no one in support. She goes over. Here comes Aparicio. Moore sending it forward. The Ice just had to get it out of there, get some time so they could change their line. Here's Newmark. Newmark sourcing one forward.
Yeah, it was a really good little passage of play there from Sydney, I thought, keeping it down Melbourne's end so that the forwards couldn't get set up down the other end. Just tired them out. Unfortunately, weren't able to generate anything off it, but...
Here comes Brenning. Brenning firing. Lakari with the save. Brenning tried. Great save by Lakari in the end. She just dives on the puck head first.
Whatever gets it done. She's been fantastic down there today. Absolutely fantastic.
Great stop. 2 minutes, 11 seconds left here in the period. Melbourne Ice 5. The Sydney Sirens 1. Plenty of time left to play. A restart of the face-off. Still plenty of time for Sydney to peg back, but they've just got to focus on this next goal.
Yeah, they've been so solid defensively. They can just hang on here and keep it out of the...
Cochrane firing, saved by Lakari. I agree with you. I think they're building that momentum that just if they can get it in their front third, that attacking zone.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you saw in the first period when they had the control through the neutral zone, they were pretty hard to stop. So they can get back to those clean passes. They can get it out of here and just get a few outlet passes out. And few tape-to-tape passes down the middle. I think we'll...
Brenning to putting that one in. Arps was there. Shot count at the moment, 20-14. Sydney haven't put many pucks on net of recent. However, they have had a lot of the play. I think that's where it starts, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. The big defensive efforts sort of breed the big offensive efforts, don't they?
Yeah. So, getting all the way down the other end here. It's a good moment here for the Sirens. Shanna Godfrey in the penalty box. Led the league last season, Shanna Godfrey, in penalty minutes. Very quiet this season from her on the penalty end. A big contrast to her season last season. There's York. Newmark will get it. Godfrey only had the 10 minutes in the penalty box this season. That's 12 now. She racked up 40-odd last season from memory. Here's Edney on the blue line to Newmark, firing. And a crying now. They'll cycle it well here. This is good build up from the Sirens. Great pass. Edney with a one-timer. Just couldn't. York. I like Sarah Edney in this zone here. Just quarterbacking the play. What a strike and what a save.
Geez, that was such a good start to the power play for the Sydney Sirens. They had so much control. No panic passes or anything. Everything very deliberate. They were just slowly working it around, seeing if they could get through, and then an absolute snipe from the point. See what they can do. We've got 1 minute left of play for the period. See what they can generate here.
Cleared away. Here's Brunt. Cochrane. York. Banked that one forward. Here's Pullen. Stolen away. Brenning, Newmark. Crying. 23 seconds on the clock. Out to Edney. Power play, 30 seconds. Edney again at the top. Edney firing. What a laser. And a great save by Carson. 10 seconds left in the period. They've got one last chance here in this period. Edney fires that one forward. Got it to Pekini. Now it's in the middle. Here's Conlon. And time will expire in the period. It's Melbourne Ice 5, Sydney Sirens 1. They will start the period with 11 seconds in the power play. What a period that was by the Melbourne Ice.
Oh, huge. They were so dominant. But we just had a slight little momentum shift at the end, I thought, with that power play. I thought that'll get the Sydney Sirens a bit fired up for the next period, I reckon.
Certainly will. We're going to take a quick break here on AWIHL TV. We'll be back with all the action in the third period. It's going to be a 15-minute ice clean. So we'll see you all in the third period.
They're willing to be patient and see if they can work it in that way.
Here comes Baker. Baker getting through. That was lovely. Baker shooting and scoring. Baker gets the first one for the Ice. What a play. Conlon just clearing it out of there, but Arps protected the blue line well. Edney. Newmark firing. It's off the post. Did that go in? Yes, it did. What a great... DeFore protecting the blue line. Kept it ahead. Got it to Butler in the corner, back to DeFore. DeFore navigating away through, what a backhanded goal by DeFore! Godfrey takes off from the middle. Goes straight down the middle, straight at Lakari. Works past, backhanded. Godfrey working through. Brenning, Godfrey, Brenning. Goal by Brenning. Brilliant steal in the end by their Payne. Baker got it back, had a shot. At Bruthio. Butler firing, Butler goes top shelf. What a goal by Butler. welcome back to AWIHL TV on the YouTube network, brought to you by the great folks at Sportscast Australia, doing a fantastic job of Sportscast Australia. Now we're about to get this one underway. It's Melbourne Ice 5, the Sydney Sirens 1. The Sydney Sirens will have a power play straight off the bat, and they'll get 11 seconds of that. Sarah, welcome back this third period. It's going to be an interesting one. The Sydney Sirens had a lot of play there, but they've just really lowered their pucks on net. It's 20-16 in the shot-out. I reckon they had only a handful of shots in that second period.
Yeah, the scoreboard sort of doesn't really say it all, does it? Feels a lot closer than 5-1, we'll say that. It's very competitive still, so you'd still think that Sydney want to get one early here. They want to really put the pressure on the scoreboard and try to get some of that momentum and ride that into a bit of a comeback, which we've seen before. It's definitely happened before, so...
Exactly, it has happened before. You get 20 minutes to do it, and you've got plenty of time. Just as a bit of a recap, Shana Godfrey is in the penalty box. Only 12 minutes racked up for Shana Godfrey this season. It was the league leader in penalty minutes last season. Now, she's the league leader in points this season coming into this weekend. She's leader in everything, but here's Edney, and we've got a whistle offside straight away. That's heartbreaking. Sarah Edney had a bit of room to operate there on the fresh ice. I thought she was about to put that one in the back of the net. Play will restart here. Brenning flicking that forward now, looking for the forecheck. Ups. Got a tough task with Brenning breathing down her neck. Chia flicked that one away. Power play over. So we're back to equal numbers. Here's Lecren flicking it forward. Puck rimmed away. Cochrane. Just going over the wrong moment. They both slip over. Cochrane now got the puck. Brenning and Chia just slipping both over on the floor. Here's Godfrey trying to navigate through. Godfrey just got around, then Cochrane fired it in, it's in! Was it off the stick of Brenning? I think it was. Cochrane to Brenning, and a goal. What a great deflection.
Oh, fantastic work there. Really good reflexes, but really came back to Godfrey's play there as well. She stick-handled the puck into the slot, really set it up for some really dangerous shots, and yeah, put on the net. Nice deflection, and it is now 6-1.
6-1, that makes it so tough.
Yeah, that one hurt for Sydney.
So early as well. Back to the middle here. Jackie plays over the sound system here at O'Brien Ice House. It's the Melbourne Ice's goal song, if you will. Heard it a few times already today. Here's York. Newman. Baker. Roberts. Moore. Godfrey getting awarded the assist as well, so another point to Godfrey's name. She's just so good. She's always just getting that stick in there. Great passing as well, and such a jet of the competition. Shot fired, saved there by Carson. Rebound comes to Wilder. Now Calabria gets involved. Calabria ended up with it. Put it in the middle. Nobody home but Baker for the ice here. Baker's got to take on 3 here. Baker went left to buy herself some time, dumped the puck, and makes her way off as they change their line. Now Brizio coming on. Trying to work there, slipped over at the wrong moment. A little bit of space out here for Calabria. Calabria firing it early. Carson just pads that away. Brunt with the rebound. Here's Pullen on the right-hand side. Pullen has Butler in support. On the net now. Shot from distance. That hit the bar. Great work. Here's Ups. Cryan. Sets it away. Now Ups in the middle. Conlon to Butler. We'll get an icing call. puck will come all the way back. It's a good opportunity here for Sydney just to get one back.
Yeah, you can sense that they're very aware of the game situation. They're forcing those zone entries when perhaps they're not in the best position, putting pucks on nets before they're sort of set up in their structure a little bit. You've just got to grind some of those goals out and then get back on top of it.
Abruzzo almost away here. Abruzzo still battling. Sydney, great defence in the end to get back. Abruzzo vying for it hard. Here's Butler. Butler flicking that one down low. Abruzzo just making away off the ice. Here's Butler. Flick that in. DeFore with the shot, but wide. As the puck cannon into the board.
He's got a nasty shot, DeFore.
Very nasty. Can play up front as well, but great defender too. Play all positions on the ice. Here's Brenning. Coming loose. Raimundo tried to get it away. Borg stole it. Here's Borg. Borg firing early. Carson almost glove save. It's still alive. Dutton will get it on the rebound. Here's Cochran. Flicking it forward. Wilder in the middle. Sirens. Great attack. Bikini. Wilder now. Pass. Tried to find Moon. York got it. I go back down low. Bikini picking the puck up. Backhanded in. Here we go. Almost wrap around. Here's Arps. That went over. No call. Raimundo will have it here for the ice. Raimundo navigating her way through. Got the pass in the end to Godfrey. Godfrey tried to advance it. Here's Arps. Puck behind the net. Moore will clean up here for the Melbourne Ice. Moore to Cameron. Cameron couldn't quite get it. Checked into the boards there nicely by Hannah Crine, but puck's still alive here. Hannah Crine just got a touch on that, got it to Payne. Here's Grigoglionis. Great pass to Baker. Baker firing. Baker put it in the slot, but nobody home. Baker on it again. Here's Arps. Sorry, Roberts to Calabria. And the puck comes into the stands. I thought I was on for a glove save then.
Just about. You feel like the Sirens just need to connect a couple more passes in the neutral zone at the moment. They've got the sort of speed and they're really trying to get those zone entries. If they can get a few tape-to-tape passes, I think they'll be able to put a bit more pressure on the goalie.
Here comes Butler. Butler away. Left-hand side, Ups. Everything down her neck. Butler got a great pass across to Pullen. Pullen fired the shot. Lakari read it well. Nobody else saw that. Only Pullen and Lakari knew where it was. It's cleared away to 4. Come back in defence. Borg was looking for the forecheck. Here's Butler now. Conlon just couldn't quite get on the end of that. Newmark sending it deep. Here's DeFore. Oh, good connectivity. Butler just didn't control it well enough. Now Murphy. Here's Sarah Edney. Great pass to Newmark. Good build up in play. Newmark with the shot early. Carson with a save. Brilliant.
Yeah, she's been really good today, Carson. You can see the veteran presence of the Melbourne Ice at the moment. I think they've got a comfortable lead and they're really just being structured and controlled, really composed to the puck to just hold on to that lead and counter any offensive attacks from the Sirens. So
it was 8-6 yesterday. Carson has only let the one in. 20 shots she's had to weather. Yesterday's shot count was 26. So she's from a conversion perspective, it's been brilliant. However, she has had some great help from her defence. The quality of shots probably weren't as good as they were yesterday, but brilliant goaltending nonetheless.
Yeah, absolutely. The defence have done really well at keeping the Sirens out of the slot and getting rid of those high percentage danger chances, getting them the low percentage shots. So to take nothing away from Carson, though, she's been brilliant.
Bikini versus Raimundo. Raimundo doing really well there, applying her physicality on the boards. They'll get a shot out here, the backhanded. Great defence in the end by Dutton to come across to negate that backhander. Just the rim pass there to Cochrane. Cochrane just using the boards to flick that one forward. The Ice will get a partial line change now. They'll go full line change, but the puck was iced. Icing is the call. Official coming across, just getting Raimundo off the pine, saying you were on before the whistle. Our officials today, Gary Lopez, Isabella Russell and Briar Johnson doing a fantastic job. Gary Lopez wearing the red armband. Head of the umpires is in the crowd here, Kent. He's a great man, flew in from Sydney for the weekend, applying his coaching. Fantastic to see the development of our officials in this competition. Cochrane fires that one away. Now away his Newmark. If she had that on the end of the stick, it could have been dangerous. Something you see there in the background, Sarah?
Yeah, I think... who was it there that got...
It looks like Brenning.
Brenning, I think she maybe got a bit of that shot before. I think it maybe copped her in the leg there. So just a bit ginger. She's making her way to the bench now. Hopefully she's all right and we'll see her again this period.
Straight in the hands of the trainer is Brenning. She did hobble off, if that's possible, while skating.
Yeah, it's a good effort. I couldn't have done it.
Very tough. Here we go. Here's Conlon. Great defence by Arps. Conlon went over in the end, but Arps used all of her body that time. Here's Edney. DeFore. Lecren. No, that's Pullen. Apologies. Conlon across to Butler. Butler to Pullen. Backhander just across the face. Pullen knocking that one forward, but it was offside is the call. No, I think I just couldn't quite see that in my vision. Newmark went down. Took a while to get up and play was stopped. Newmark, she was down, tucked right against the board, out of the vision. I couldn't see. So the shock out now, 23-20. Sydney have had a few on net here in this third period. They've improved that, but just yet to convert. Payne to Calabria. Look at more hustle across the ice to get there first. And that's icing.
Yeah, they've just got no answers for Melbourne Ice's defence at the moment, unfortunately. They just can't quite get it through. As you said, they've got a few more shots on goal this period, but they haven't really been high danger chances. They've just got to find a way to penetrate this really, really good Melbourne defence.
Still alive here. Grigliuna's keeping that in the attacking zone. Flicked it over the top. Here to Baker. Baker firing. Licari with the save. Puck was still alive. Licari dived on it. How was that pass there by Lecren to Baker? The little flick over the top.
Yeah, it was cheeky, that one.
In such a little bit of space too. Not a lot of room and straight over the head. That was one of the best I've seen today. Face-off gets underway. Here's Payne. Just flicked it to Calabria. Now Cochrane. Cochrane put it in deep for Godfrey. That was good. Godfrey tried to get the pass in. Great flick there to Cochrane. Raimundo. It's Payne. Good pass to Bikini. Bikini firing, glove save. Beautiful work in the glove there by Carson.
Yeah, fantastic again by Carson, and the Melbourne defence dealt really well. Making them shoot from a distance rather than letting them get in nice and close. And then, yeah, perfectly handled by Carson again.
21 shots now. Only the one goal in. Carson is officially having a day out. Here's Cochrane. Here we go. Godfrey on the other side. Cochrane doing well. Cochrane with a shot. Tried to sneak it in. Past the post. Raimundo flicked that forward, but Arps will collect it here for the Sirens. Here's York. Win the 1-2 to Arps. Arps is away now. Arps firing. Carson just got the pad in there. That was brilliant. And knocked it away with enough to not make it a pesky rebound.
Yeah, and just really good to see Brennan back out on the ice. Hopefully the puck didn't cause too much of a hassle to her foot. Might have a bit of a bruise, but all part and parcel of being a hockey player.
Definitely have a memento of that one throughout the next couple of weeks. Pullen just knocks that back to Payne. Here comes Chia. Chia firing. Carson again with a beautiful glove save.
Yeah, she's just got an answer for all their shots and offensive attempts at the moment, unfortunately for Sydney. But an absolute treat for the crowd here this weekend. They've had a lot of good goaltending from both sides. So it's been a treat here at O'Brien Icehouse.
Play will get back underway. Carson at the moment is up to 95.6 save percentage. Conlon back into the middle. Here's Etney. It's a good zone, that 95%. You'll be wrapped with that. Pullen flicking that forward. Payne against the board here. It looks for Bikini, but here's Pullen. Made her way through. Great ankles there by Pullen. Now in the attacking zone. Pullen faint on the shot there, then lost possession. Sarah Edney collecting. Edney flicking that one nicely. Her passing game is great. Bikini firing. Carson deflecting that one nicely as well. That's another thing she does really well. When she does get a deflection, she makes sure it's far away as possible.
Yeah, she's got excellent puck control. She knows absolutely where it's going.
Arps using the board brilliantly. That was industrious. Here comes Calabria, but unfortunately, it was icing. So right-hand circle for the Melbourne Ice. Grigaliunas, Baker, Howe, Moore and Cameron. Here's Baker. Calabria stolen away. Calabria happy to dump it. Another icing call. Just under 8 minutes left here in the period. Both teams, their next game is Perth away. So Perth now get a series of home games. They've travelled all over the country. Perth, they've picked up some really good frequent flyer miles. They'll be in the business class lounge for their second half of the season after all the miles they've done so far. And then after that, Melbourne will take on Adelaide here at O'Brien Icehouse. And Sydney will go to Brisbane to play at the Boondall Ice World. The next two games for the next two teams. There'll be some interesting matchups. A Perth-Melbourne game should be brilliant as Perth swept Adelaide this weekend. Adelaide were on top of the table. If Melbourne get a win here, they'll go clear on top. Galinas tried to go that one, Lakari diving on it.
Yeah, it's always a tough road trip out to Perth, isn't it?
Cross the Nullarbor, always tough.
Big time zone change.
The hard one is when the Perth team come across to Melbourne or even Brisbane. They're up at 3 o'clock in the morning, at the airport at 4, on the plane at 5.
Yeah, incredible level of commitment in the AW.
And then Melbourne Adelaide as well. That's going to be a great one. Adelaide in some fine form this season. Obviously missed out on the playoffs last season, but they're doing some great things. Here's Raimundo. Raimundo firing! It just went wide and right. One of my favourite goals of all time was Raimundo and Adelaide from that spot. Almost identical. Brenning. Now Godfrey. Oh, shot fired. Cochrane just off the bar. Here's Cochrane. Just went down low with it. Got it to Godfrey. That was good in the end. Godfrey tried to put it in. Cochrane will get it. Keep it out of the blue line. Coming in. Licari. How did she save that? Brenning and Licari tied up. And
yeah, when you're on as a goal, you're on. I don't know if she knew how she stopped that, but she stopped, and that's all that matters. A couple of real high danger chances there for the Ice, and Sirens did well to survive it.
There's a good percentage of goaltending is getting in the way, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Licari dives on that one.
There you go again. I like that almost goal from Raimundo there before. We've had a lot of offensive contributions from the defenders today, which you love to see.
You do love to see. Here's Pullen talking about good defenders with offensive contribution. Butler tried. Butler now firing. Went left. At Brithio. Dumped it down. Gave Butler a tough task to get there. Cryan will get there first. Or is that over? Kept it in the attacking zone just. That was lovely. Now into the middle. Butler tried. Great pass in. Melbourne really having it on their terms at the moment in the attacking zone. Pullen navigating her way through. That was lovely. Now they'll flick it on to Aparicio. She goes into the middle. Now out to Butler. Butler now. Shot fired. Save. What a great save. Just an untimely collision there. Licari not happy with Danielle Butler there, and rightly so, but I think it was accidental.
Yeah, but it's Sydney versus Melbourne. You're never not going to have a bit of feeling in it. I think everyone's all right. Just
a little bit of chat there. Potential penalty. Obviously got to protect the goaltender. But I think it was. I think Butler got a little pushed into that one. It was...
Yeah, it was a bit of pushing and shoving in front of the crease there. It just depends what side of the line it was all happening on.
Licari's still down. There's been no call for the trainer to come out. I think Newmark just having a chat with Gary Lopez. A heated discussion. Plenty in it. Just having a chat to Licari about maybe some of those afters. We're about to get it back underway nonetheless. So we will see a penalty overall. Be Arps will be marched to the penalty box. So out of all that, they've picked Arps on a penalty. I think Arps maybe pushed Danielle Butler into that challenge. Check from behind. So power play time here for Melbourne.
Yeah, untimely for Sydney, unfortunately. We'll see how they go.
The blue line, Lecren setting that one forward. So it was a cross-check penalty in the end for Arps. Edney has it here. Edney probably looked to clear this one away and does. Here's Moore. Edney willing that forward here. Here we go. Edney short-handed. Left-hand circle. Brilliant defence by Moore. just worked like a locksmith, picked the lock, and away she went. Here's Grigolyunas. That's what the captain brings. Georgia Moore. Here she is, and she's got a wicked shot as well. I thought she was about to take one. There was a check there. I think we might see a penalty here. Looks like Grigolyunas is going to go into the penalty box. So, 2 minutes for Grigolyunas, a minute 19 left. So we're going to get some 4-on-4 action for 1 minute and 19 seconds.
Big opportunity for Sydney here. They can capitalise on this.
Yeah, they can.
Obviously a bit of heat in the game at the moment. If they can just settle a little bit.
This will be the last game of the calendar year for 2023, so plenty to think about in the off-season, plenty to train on, but you want to finish strong. And if you can build on that, you can finish strong and then get into next year and really look forward to getting back on the white stuff and getting some wins. The 4 gets it, Aparicio. Aparicio away here, but stolen away. Here's the 4. Flicked it across here. Here's pulling. Good shot. Oh, great deflection there by Aparicio. Here's Butler. Pulling again, will load up. Fires it in. But it goes wide. To 4 and Payne against the boards. Here's Payne. Bikini. Flicked it to Wilder. Butler got back. Oh, Wilder came through. And Butler went over in the end. Aparicio goes out wide. Oh, great work there by Pullen. Dumps the puck in deep. And we have a whistle for icing. We're going to restart in play. So, 58 seconds left for Melbourne Ice in the penalty box. 17 seconds left for the Sirens. The Sirens will have a slight advantage with the power play when we go back to 5-on-4 hockey. And there's too many on the ice. Yep, there we go. I was doing the little head count. I was like, hang on a second. So back underway. They were lucky to have not too many again. I think that's the second time in this game. Oh, Butler almost away there. Here's York. York now behind the net. Shot fired. That's a goal. Bar down by Sarah Edney. You expect nothing less of the captain. A brilliant shot. And what a great consolation for the Sirens.
That was a real captain's goal there, wasn't it? Something out of nothing. Something to get the girls buzzing, keep them in it. Really good stuff from the captain there.
Sarah Edney never ceases to amaze me. Just an absolute superstar player. Scoring that one, as we said, great captain's goal. Brilliant work. So, the officials just working out here. Obviously, Newmark again having a chat to the officials. And they're working out the assistees. Plenty of chatter in this game. It's been a bit of a slow final period here. So just going by the scoreboard now that both teams will go back to full strength. So it may not be over just yet. We'll keep you up to date as we translate what's happening as much as possible. There's plenty of chat still going on. So A little bit of toing and froing between officials and the timekeepers and the penalty box. Obviously, with Sydney scoring.
Was there any issue maybe with when they left the penalty box? I didn't catch that, but...
Yeah, no, trying to make heads or tails of it myself. Well, nonetheless, it was a brilliant goal. Sarah Edney, that's her 13th goal of the season. So she come into this game with 12 points. She just scores that another one. Let's have a look at the leaders of the league while this gets worked out. And the official leaderboard now, Shana Godfrey has gone back on top with 9 goals, 11 assists for 20 points. Michelle Clark-Crumpton, after her effort today, finishes on 19 points, 6 goals and 13 assists. Jeez, unbelievable. Sarah Salmons for the Perth Inferno, 5 goals, 12 assists. Absolute assist machine with 17 points. And Multhana from the Adelaide Rush, 7 goals, 8 assists, 15 points. And Ashley Aparicio for the Melbourne Ice, 5 goals, 10 assists for 15. Rounds out your top 5 in terms of our points leader in the A-Dub. So, we've made heads or tails of this. Grigolyunas will go back into the penalty box to spend 41 seconds as the scoreboard has been updated. The Sirens player should come out. And again, it's probably taking a little longer than it should. Switch to our goaler statistics here. It's been a brilliant showing by Carson. Letting that one in, though, does really change her save percentage. She's sitting on 92% now. While we work this one out, Sarah, how's your first experience been in the commentary position?
It's been lovely, thank you. No, you've made it very easy on me today, Todd. Thank you. You've
made a fantastic debut, giving us plenty of insights. It's been fantastic, and we're about to get this one away. So Grigolyunas goes into the penalty box. 41 seconds is on the scoreboard, but we see a Sydney Siren still in there, and I think she's just about to exit straight away. So as soon as play gets underway, so it's still 4-on-4. There she goes. She'll join the play, and I think it was just a matter of seconds.
See how the Sirens come back after that pause. They would have had a bit of momentum off that goal, so we'll see if they can sort of recapture that after the lengthy pause and discussions.
So York and Newmark awarded the assistees on the Sarah Etney goal. Here's York now. York making her way in. Great shot in the end. Good save there by Carson. That was close and heavy. Dutton against the boards. Here we go. Backhanded shovel. Great save by Carson. She had to just stop and wait. It was definitely going to come. There was no one in front of her. She was just waiting for that shot. So 1 second left on the power play here for the Sirens. And Grigolyunas will come bursting out of the penalty box. Puck is dropped. Here comes Grigolyunas. Now Edney on the puck. Grigolyunas with it now. Back to full strength lineups for both teams. York trying to move that one forward. Brenning working that away. Payne. Godfrey did really well. Godfrey, great pass to Cochrane. Cochrane fires. Cochrane applying pressure there Here's Brenning. Brenning didn't spend it, still has it. Here's Godfrey. Godfrey, great pass in. Couldn't connect with Brenning. Calabria tried to get it away. Cochrane kept it in the attacking zone. That was brilliant. Saved by Lakari. 2 minutes, 7 seconds left.
Yeah, you think Sydney's sort of just going to throw everything at it now. You got nothing to lose. Be interesting to see if they can get it out of the zone here and if they'll pull the goalie just to get the extra attacker or if they'll just try to play this one out.
Here we go. Abruzio, great pass into Butler. Butler fires and goal on the one-timer. What a pass by Abruzio to find Butler. And Butler sends it home for a second in the game.
Such a good pass from Abruzio. Her passing is just about unmatched. She's been laser-like precision today. And Butler's just going to put those ones home. Just a fantastic pass, fantastic shot. Just goes to show the Melbourne Ice dominance today. They've had another gear, another level. And yeah, they'll enjoy this one, I reckon.
They certainly will. It's been a great weekend of hockey. That first game, 8-6. Sydney were in that one all game, but Melbourne have just been consistent the whole 60 minutes of play.
Yeah, they've just always got an answer. They've when the Sirens were picking off all their passes, they sort of switched to having a bit more puck possession, forced the Sirens to play the body a bit more. And yeah, it's just really dominant force this season.
Another save there by Carson. That one away. Here's Cryan. And Sydney have had these great moments like this where they've been able to cycle the puck, dominate play. Work there by Cryan. Good pass in. This young unit from the start of the season already has made so much improvement in the 7 games already that they've played this season.
Yeah, and they just keep putting together a more complete performance. That's what'll happen. They'll just keep growing. And playing an experienced team like the Ice it just gives them exposure to what it takes to win in this league, really. So they just got to keep getting better.
So icing was the call. We'll get possession in the Sydney attacking zone. 1:10 here left on the clock. Sarah Edney in the face-off. See what magic she can produce. Doesn't quite win the face-off, but Roberts got it now. Sarah Edney, she'll turn and fire. How did she get so much pace in so little time? She can certainly hit that puck more. Tried to get it away. Howe just clearing it. They're happy to dump it as the clock goes under a minute now. Time expiring. There's Roberts. Here's Edney. One more. Edney on the left-hand circle. Dangle around that one. Pass in. What a great pass. Bikini got lined up by Godfrey. Wilder went over as well. DeFore flicked one to Cochrane. Cochrane on the breakaway. Here comes Cochrane one-on-one. Cochrane firing. What a great save by Lakari. That was brilliant work from Lakari. And they all pile on here. Probably not what you want to see this late in the game. Only 20 seconds left.
Jeez, what a save from Lakari. Came right out to meet her. Just absolute robbery.
And Pullen will spend 2 minutes in the box. So the last 19 seconds of the game, it'll be power play time for the Sydney Sirens. So 19 seconds to play, 7-2 is the score. Melbourne have locked in a sweep this weekend. 4-2 coming into the weekend. They'll finish at 6-2. Here's Cryan, firing, Carson with a save. 5 seconds left. Clock ticks down, Cryan still on the puck. Tries to get it in. And that'll be it. 7-2, Melbourne win on a sweep of the weekend. Their record increases to 6-2.
Oh, they'll be wrapped with that. It was a very tight contest yesterday, but I think Experience won the day today. They came back after the back-to-back. They know how to manage it. They know how to deal with the fatigue and everything, and they just... Sydney didn't have any answers for them today.
They certainly didn't. It was a vintage performance. Fantastic to the Sydney Sirens. Battled hard all weekend. They've had a tough season as they now move ahead to 0-8. It's going to be tough to make playoffs.
Yeah, absolutely. But you feel like a breakthrough win's coming. They're so competitive. They work so hard on and off the puck, and you feel they're going to get there soon.
I do agree with you. I think it's just only a matter of time. But fantastic work by both teams, and they shake hands. And a great rivalry between these two powerhouse clubs. Well, that's it from us here at AWIHL TV, brought to you by Sportscast Australia. I've been Todd Morris. It's been a pleasure to bring it, the game to you. Sarah Guiney, fantastic work on your first shift. Thank you.
Hopefully have many more.
You certainly will. You perform like that, you'll be back in the #1 team soon, before you know it. But fantastic, Sarah. Absolutely great to have you on board. Your final words?
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Great hockey this weekend, and we'll enjoy the break, and eagerly looking forward to the Perth road trips in January. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year, definitely, to all the AW fans out there. Thank you all for watching along with us. We've really appreciated all the comments, and it's been fantastic to have you along with us this afternoon. Thank you and good night.
Thanks to the following partners: Nesuto Apartments, Sportslink Travel, and Sportscast Australia for helping bring this sport to the fans. See you next time.